So I just left a house as I'm a recovery coach, but it's basically social work if you want to look at it like that. But I try to help people recover, from drug and alcohol abuse, but also they're just really anything. I mean, any trauma, anything. Okay, and really, I don't, honestly, at this point, I don't care what you need help with. I just want people to get better, because people are struggling and people are suffering. And if you don't think there are people that are struggling and suffering, you're living in a fantasy land, and you should consider yourself blessed. All right, because there are a lot of people struggling. Now, I just left a house where the owner of the home is an 88-year-old woman. She owns her house outright. She has for like 50 years, okay? She bought her house in like 1920 for like $5,000, some ridiculous thing like that. She's been paying taxes on this property forever, for 80 years now, okay? And the taxes have gone up. They've gone up a lot over the last several years, but they have gone up. So she has been paying taxes now for 80 years on a house that she paid, say it was even $20,000, okay? How much money in taxes has she paid now for that? I mean, it never ends. They have gotten so much money out of this woman on taxes, and now she's on a fixed income. She can't barely afford anything. There's no food in the house. There's nothing. And she's also, she had a stroke, so she needs assistance. It's very sad. And the taxes just keep going up and up every single year. And she can't really do anything about it. You can't do anything. If you don't pay your taxes, your shit's gone. So, it's just sad, man. We don't live in a free country. We don't live in a country that cares about us. We don't live in a country that helps people. We don't live in a country that helps its elderly people. We don't live in a country that helps its disabled people. We live in a country that takes advantage of absolutely every single person in it. Unless you're lucky enough to be able to take advantage of it. But you have to be an elite member of society to do that. Other than that, we get bent over a barrel. That's it. And it's sad. And this is why I started a nonprofit. Granted, I haven't been able to really do anything with it because I'm too busy working, paying the bills, getting bent over. But I am trying to get people to come together and help me, because I want to buy land and create a community, put up mobile homes and create a giant, huge community where I don't raise rent on people, where it's regulated for 100 years, where we can control things, where we can do things, where we can actually have a little bit of freedom. But in order to do that, it takes money, doesn't it? So I'm doing the best I can. I spent a lot of money, my own money, putting up nonprofits, doing things, building websites. All of my digital books are free at my website, just because I believe if people learn and educate themselves, the world will become a better place. But at the same time, I'm trying to do all this stuff, and in order to do big things, you need money in this world, which I definitely don't have. I'm just a working stiff like the rest of the world. But if you want to support me, go to my website, become a member. It's $5 a month. You get my phone number. And I am putting a podcast on there. It's going to be at least one episode every week, and it's on my members only page. And it's going to be a video. It's going to be different every week and just whatever. So it's that. You get my phone number. And if you want to donate to my nonprofit, you can do it all from my website, but you can also just get my free books if you want to do that. But it's so sad watching, nonprofits take advantage of people. Like I'm in recovery. I've been doing this recovery shit my whole entire life. I've been sober almost 7 years. I understand how to get sober. I understand everybody's different, but what these programs are doing is certainly not going to help people get sober. Okay? You have to, the saying, fake it till you make it? Yeah, you have to do that. So if a program, what they think is that by putting an addict who has no experience in sobriety, they're barely sober, throw them in a room, make them watch a bunch of boring ass classes and videos and draw and do dumb, impatient bullshit, okay? Doing that, not allowing them to get a job, not allowing them to go out, not allowing them to do things, that is not beneficial. Why? Because what are they learning? You know, that you have to, it's the muscle that has the memory. So you have to get the people out. You have to get the people back into the world. You have to get the people doing normal things. You have to connect the people to things. Okay? It would be mandatory that you learned an instrument if you went to one of my programs. Mandatory. Because when you know how to play an instrument, it frees your mind in a way that only people that know how to play an instrument can explain. Okay? Now, another thing that would be mandatory is, I don't care if you are on Social Security, you can still work 2-3 hours a week, 20 hours a week. You can still do something. If you don't want to do that, then you have to at least go and donate your time somewhere for a few hours a week. You have to do something, because a body in motion stays in motion. Okay, we are humans. We are computers. We are complicated computers, all right? We have energy inside of us. Energy gets stored. Bad energy gets stored. That's why when you go to a masseuse and they say, "Damn, you're storing a lot of tension in your upper neck." Yeah, that's bad energy. That's being stored and creating tension in your upper neck. It's energy. Ask Albert Einstein. Energy doesn't go anywhere. It can only be turned into something else. So what kind of energy are you storing? Good or bad? You know, so there's a lot of information on my website. Tons. You can learn a ton. You can learn a ton for free. And if you appreciate what I'm doing and you want to be a part of the team and you want to support me, then become a member. And like I said, you can donate. I love you all. You can reach out to me there. You are amazing. You are here for a reason. And I hope to see you there.